Welcome to the discussion of Edexcel IGCSE Accruals and Prepayments practice questions. This question is from question 13 of 2019 January paper. This question is about a scenario where a sole trader, Kia Wong, provided information on the rates, rent paid and rent received. The information of balances at the beginning of the year, end of the year, and receipts and payments during the year are given. You have to prepare the rent and rates account and rent received account. In this case, the rent and rates should be taken together since they record both in a single ledger account. Rent received should be recorded separately. When recording the figures in the rent and rates account, first take the opening and closing balances. Rates paid in advance is an asset to us since it is prepaid, which means paid extra. So the opening balance should be recorded on the debit side. So 350 is the opening balance on the debit side. The closing balance of rates paid in arrears is on the debit side as balance carried down for the reason of being a liability. Next, rent paid in arrears is a liability since it is an accrual. In this case, opening balance comes on credit side and closing balance will also be on the credit side since the rent is paid in advance at the end of the year. Recording the rent and rates paid. Since the question states all payments are made through the bank, the narration should be bank or cash book. When recording the payments, all payments should be debited since increase in expenses should be debited. Finally, you should balance it off, and the missing figure is the income statement figure. When recording the rent received account, this is an income account. So rent received in advance is a liability because we have someone else's cash with us. Therefore, the opening balance will be on the credit side and the closing balance will be on the debit side. All rent received will be credited as cash book since all income increments are credited. The missing figure, once balanced, is the income statement figure, which is the rent received relevant for this year. This question asks us, why did this sole trader adjust for the amounts received of rent? The respective answer is the requirement to adhere to the accruals concept, which states that all expenses and income relevant for the year should be recorded. Thereby, to remove the rent received in advance, Kia made the adjustments to rent received. Winding up the discussion of 2019 Jan question 13, click subscribe and stay tuned for future videos on these topics. The link for this question can be found in the video description. Make use of the next video on partnership final accounts. Keep studying smart and have a great day.